Hello there and welcome back. I'm Lisa. It's so nice to meet you or to see you again. If you were with me in my last episode, I rattled off a long list of some really amazing train trips around the world. And I would probably need multiple lifetimes to get through all of them and others. But there is one that I have decided on that I am just determined to do this year. And I'm wondering if any of you have come to your own conclusions about your next big train adventure. If you have, please write it in the comments. I want to hear where you're planning on going next. And also, I want to share the place I decided to go, or the journey, I should say. And then if that's something you think you want to do too, then you'll be able to come along and as I research and kind of go over logistics and budget and different things, you'll be able to get tips on how you can do it too. And either way, you'll be able to experience my epic train adventure through my channel. But first, I want to read something to you because I have just been in this place of really thinking about making choices that are just really in alignment, focusing on growth, on learning, on doing some things differently, having patience, but very much, I don't know, just being true to my soul and my heart. And I recently got a present from my ex-stepdad, actually, technically, and he gave me this. And I wanted to share it with you. And I wanted to share, sorry, there's like a little reflection there. I wanted to share what he wrote because it really, really spoke to me. And it, I think, gives some backstory to how I'm pulled and why I'm doing this channel, and how I came to decide on my next big train adventure. Okay, it's called Wherever I May Wander. And stick with me and we'll get through this. And then I'll let you know where I'm planning on going and a little bit about the, all of that, because I'm really excited to share that. Okay, Wherever I May Wander. At Art on Main this summer, I stopped before a painting that felt less like art and more like recognition. A woman in a red dress stood at the edge of a train platform, suitcase in hand, poised to step into the unknown. The painting was titled, Wherever I May Wander. I instantly thought of Lisa. Lisa has never lived with the constraints of others' expectations. Where I sought the stability of a steady job and a conventional path, Lisa has chosen movement. Her life is a map written in memories that span the globe. Paris one weekend, Seattle the next, Santa Monica, French Guiana, Japan, and Cuba. She has danced in videos seen by millions, photographed moments most of us overlooked, and taught others how to dance with joy through this life. Lisa has been many things, but never still. For years, I worried. I wondered if she would ever anchor herself and find the kind of permanence I thought necessary. But I see now that permanence was never her goal. Lisa belongs everywhere and nowhere at once. Her art is her living, a portfolio of moments gathered like seashells from distant shores. Lisa is energy. She is light. She is the summer breeze reminding you the world is wider, freer, more generous than you expected or assumed. That painting came home with me, tucked beneath my arm, yet it feels like less like a possession than a reminder. A reminder that Lisa is teaching me that life's worth isn't measured by the weight of convention, but by the beauty of wandering without fear. Woo! I cried a lot when I first read this. Wherever she may wander, Lisa carries a world of possibilities, and those of us who love her with her. I just, I just wanted to share that beautiful writing. And I mean, it feels a little weird reading it when it's like written about me, but I felt very seen. And in thinking about the coming year and this trip I'd wanted to do last year that just couldn't make it happen for a number of reasons. And then I got this, this print, and I read this, and then I saw Emily in Paris, and they're in Le Train Bleu, and I was just like, yes, like this is, I have to do this. So my plan, my loose plan that I have started putting on a calendar, have not fully sorted out the budget or the exact dates or any of that yet, but have done some preliminary research, is to do the Orient Express. I have wanted to go to Turkey. I've been so intrigued by Turkey. I love France, love Paris. And so I'm going to do this trip, but I'm not doing it by luxury train. So now if Belmont or anyone wants to reach out and and offer that as an option, that would be amazing. But also, I'll just say that by not taking a luxury train and just going past everything, I'm really excited to do this in a way that, for one, will be drastically less expensive, and for two, will allow for a lot more freedom, a lot more exploration, a lot more of experiencing the journey and then a destination, journey, destination, and just not flying past everything, but stopping to smell the roses, stopping, seeing things, soaking in other cultures, meeting people, and connecting with people along the way. So, so I'm planning on going around my birthday. I'm having a kind of big birthday. I'll be turning 45. So anyways, I'm going to explore Turkey. And then I've never been to Bulgaria. I can't tell you anything about Bulgaria, but that's going to be the next place that I will hop off the train and explore for like a night or two. And then the next place will be Romania. My sister-in-law, her dad's from Romania. My brother went with her there recently. They had an amazing time. I've never been to Romania. So anyways, gonna stop in Romania. I have been interested in going to Hungary for a long time too. I remember when I studied abroad in France, people recommending Budapest, and then seeing movies that maybe took place there, or even like, I don't know, I have this vision of it actually even during the winter time, and like a lake and twinkle lights and just the old buildings, and I don't know, I just really want to go to Hungary. So anyways, I'm going to stop in Hungary. And then I've been to Austria, but only Vienna. And when I was really young, we had an au pair from Salzburg. And we've stayed in touch loosely, but I have not seen her. I've not seen her since I was 6 or 7. Crazy. So I want to stop in Salzburg and see her. I just, and meet her kids who are older than I was when she was my au pair. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then the next stop will be Germany. I've never been to Germany, so gonna go there. Probably Munich. The train will go through Munich. And I know there's like different routes, from Istanbul to Paris, or, there are kind of different ways you can go. I'm still finalizing a route, and I would love any of your thoughts on the route. But this is what I have at the moment based on places I haven't been to before. And then like what I just said, like having a reunion with someone special along the way makes me really happy and like excited for that. I do have a friend in Germany, and she doesn't live in Munich, but perhaps she could meet me there or somewhere, so that could be really cool too. And then to wind up in Paris, and even though I've been there a handful of times or so, a bunch of times, I've never been to Le Train Bleu, this gorgeous, amazing restaurant with super, like, it's like, yeah, opulent with really high ceilings. And I mean, it looks to me like it's, you know, like in a palace, and it's in the train station, the Gare de Lyon. And so I would love to experience that. I kind of have a vision of that being a shared experience. I think I haven't envisioned myself sitting there alone. So anyways, okay, I'm not sure about that part, but I plan to do the journey solo and maybe meet friends along the way at a few spots. Like maybe do the train ride solo and meet up with people I know. I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe actually it'll probably just be a solo endeavor. I don't know. I feel this need to do that. So anyways, I am super excited. Again, there's a lot that still needs to be researched, planned. I hope to grow my channel a lot immediately. I so very much appreciate all of you who are members of the channel. I would appreciate it if you consider being a member. If you're not, when you do share episodes, it does help, for sure. And all the comments are helpful as well. Like I said, all the different links on the channel too. If you're going to be booking travel anyways through Expedia, or a train trip through Omio would be helpful. I'm doing some due diligence for the trip. I'm following my heart. I'm trusting that everything will work out, kind of, you know, not like the train trip itself, like just that things will all come together to make it possible to go. And I'm determined to make it so. So yeah, so there you have it. Again, do share with me where you're excited to go this year, or just what would be your next trip, or if you have a top place you'd like to experience through my channel. But also, I want to hear your thoughts on what we'll be doing essentially together with this Orient Express route, and any thoughts you have or tips. I'm thrilled, and I'm glad to be doing this year with all of you. So thank you so much, and I will see you very soon as I start planning this trip more.